This leader is provided to facilitate adjustment of focus. Please be aware there are spoilers contained in this video presentation.
Private Ryan deserves a happy song. It doesn't go on very long. Get ready. So serious. The last chance to think of a knock-knock jokes, or how good you feel eating artichokes. Get ready. So serious. Get ready. So serious.
Saving Private Ryan was released in 1998, directed by Steven Spielberg. It won for director, cinematography, sound, editing, and sound effects editing. It was nominated for picture, actor, writing, art direction, makeup, and music, and it won the Golden Globe for picture and director.
When I saw this in the theater, I was blown away. A lot of the war movies that I've seen, I mean, I felt like I was going to get shot just watching it.
That first 10 minutes, 15 minutes was just relentless, and it just kept coming. It was so loud.
Man, you are dialing it to 11. It is so intense. It became a little more subdued where it wasn't as in your face, but still, I mean, it is a solid movie.
Captain, if your mother saw you do that, she'd be very upset.
I actually didn't see this in the theater. I watched it for the first time 3 days ago. I mean, I kind of knew, like, it was such a zeitgeist thing that, like, I knew everything that was happening. But like Dave said, it was so relentless, like that feeling of pressure and tension throughout the entire movie. The sound design, holy mackerel, was so good. And I don't know how much of that, because I listened to it with headphones and just so sparse, really gave you a sense of everything that was going on.
It was a tough assignment, that's why you got it.
Yes, sir.
Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, Tom Sizemore, Ed Burns.
Put your money where your mouth is and do it then.
Shut
Do
up,
it.
you don't know
Pull
how
the
to
trigger
shut
on
up.
it.
Barry Pepper, Adam Goldberg. I had forgotten that Vin Diesel was in this.
Hey, drop dead, Corporal.
Giovanni Ribisi was amazing.
Yeah.
Ted
Like,
Danson.
Get Ryan up here.
One-armed Heisenberg looks super young in this.
The captain of the Firefly.
Oh, yeah. That's what he does. Nathan Fillion, yay!
It can't be. My brother's still in grammar school.
Max Martini pops up a bunch as just kind of a random tough guy. He was the leader of the group that was at the bridge.
Tell you what, sir, if you are relief, I'm gonna file a complaint.
I really, really like him.
Sizemore is so good.
Oh, Sizemore is great. And do you see that thing where he looked at the tank and he went, and the tank just drove away? Tom Hanks is a legitimate national treasure.
When was the last time you felt good about anything?
Holy mackerel.
I'm a trickster.
One that Matt Damon was in Thor, Marvel Connection. That's kind of a weak.
No, Vin
Weak one,
Diesel
I am Groot.
was Groot.
Je suis Groot.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa, she galuta.
The fight on the bridge was just relentless too.
Even we're saved. You're still not.
The sticky bomb that blew up too early. Oh!
I love that part. The tank's coming up and Tom Hanks is just sitting there with a gun, just shooting at it, where it's like not doing anything. It's like, God, war. That's war, man.
Giovanni Ribisi, you've seen him do so many things where he's the funny guy or he's the screw up guy. In this one, it's just literally tears when he died.
What can we do, Wayne? Tell us what to do.
I could use a little more morphine.
And this is the younger brother in Gone in 60 Seconds.
You know, you're in there, you're talking about being normal. I mean, you were always the one who was going after the easy money.
Yeah, just amazing performances.
I think you guys know I'm not a huge Steven Spielberg guy, but when you start taking a look and juxtaposing this and Close Encounters and Jaws and Schindler's List, it's like, I mean, he doesn't do one kind of movie. He kind of does it all.
He was executive producer on Joe versus Volcano, which had a ukulele in it, featured very prominently. I am going to give this 4 ukuleles because Tom Hanks played ukulele in Joe versus the Volcano.
Totally different movie.
I was riding my horse down by the Rio Grande.
certainly a movie that doesn't show like America just goes in there and kicks ass and takes names. I mean, there's a lot of Americans that died in the war, not just Americans, but English and French and Germans on the other side.
It's not an anti-war movie because it's pro-war with a purpose.
Yeah.
And I mean, how are you going to argue getting rid of Nazis? Well, I mean, present day politics excluded. Hank's gripe speech.
I feel heartfelt sorrow for the mother of Private James Ryan, and I'm willing to lay down my life and the lives of my men, especially you, Ryden, to ease her suffering.
That's one of my favorite parts. I had this thought of who in this movie do you think that you would be, and who would you actually be? Because I want to be Tom Hanks, but I think I'd probably be that guy that gets shot right at the beginning. To end it with that.
Ernest.
Oh God.
It's not a light movie.
That idea of all of a sudden being burdened with how do you make your life worth the sacrifice that all of these soldiers gave you? But then you can extrapolate that to if you live today in America, what are you doing to make society better because those guys sacrificed for you?
For you!
Well, and obviously
And
making movies.
sitting around
Sitting
talking
around
with your brothers.
100 movies.
For you!
Steven Spielberg cast Matt Damon as Pirate Ryan because he wanted an unknown actor with an all-American look. He didn't know that Damon would win the Oscar for Good Will Hunting and become an overnight sensation right before the film was released. No ukuleles, but Tom Hanks did play ukulele in Joe versus the Volcano, which is another Spielberg movie. So yeah, we got that going for us. Fubar! 4 ukuleles only because what else could you give this? I mean, it's an amazing film, amazing performances, rough watch, very difficult to sit and watch, but just incredible.
This is a finely crafted movie. I just think that it's great. The performances are awesome. It's a star-studded cast. Can't go wrong. 4 ukuleles.
I would give it 4 also for a war movie. And I like war movies, but this one was just a step above the rest. I mean, it is brutal. If you were thinking about war, that this would probably be one of the more accurate. You can see that. I mean, war, what's it good for? Absolutely nothing.
It's over!